So in this slide, when you click on this link, it takes you to Pixton. And you're going to see here that the author of this took those elements of a dystopia and applied them to Hunger Games in a really helpful way. So whether or not you've read the Hunger Games or seen the movies, it's still, these are helpful examples. So in Hunger Games, let's start with the no free will or independence. So you can see here, there's Katniss, helicopter. There's no free will. Individuals are under constant surveillance and are punished for independent thoughts and actions. A helicopter searches for, shoots at, and punishes Katniss when she hunts in the forest outside of her designated District 12. So you can't make decisions to do things that are outside of the bounds or rules or norms of the society. It's a tightly controlled community or country. We have uniformity or sameness. Every person in the society leads similar lives. People must conform to strict policies of uniformity. In District 12, everyone must choose between a limited number of jobs and eat a limited amount of similar food. All of their clothing and houses look the same. There's also a corrupt government and propaganda. So if you know the movie, this is President Snow. He's the president of Panem. He's very corrupt. So in a dystopian society, a corrupt leader demands to be worshipped and obeyed by his citizens. He uses propaganda to brainwash his citizens to obey, conform, and be fearful. President Snow shows his propaganda film, the Panem Address, to all 12 districts. Then over here, segregation or unequal power. If you've seen or read Hunger Games, you know that you have the capital, and the people in the capital are very wealthy. They live very extravagant lives. They take most of the resources of the rest of Panem. And then the other districts are the opposite. They're very poor. They are oppressed and subjugated. It's basically their job to cultivate the resources to be sent to the capital so they can live, like I said, an extravagant life. So over here, let's take a look at what we have underneath this illustration. People are segregated with different roles and unequal access to power. The majority of the population lives in a dehumanized state of squalor. District 1 and 2 are wealthy and powerful, while districts 3 through 12 have little money or power. They're kind of the subjects. We also have this idea of a perfect exterior hiding an evil secret. So the society seems to be utopia until an evil truth is revealed. You know, when President Snow presents his rationale for controlling Panem the way he does, it's supposedly to keep the peace and to help maintain a fruitful and safe society. But in reality, he is just exploiting the people of Panem for his own power and resources. So contrary to propaganda, President Snow has evil motives behind the current peace. He wears roses to hide the smell of blood from the sores he has from using poison to prevent an uprising. And then lastly, the unexpected hero. You can see that's Katniss. She was just a normal girl from District 12 who was forced into the Hunger Games, but because of her character and her success in the Hunger Games, she ends up a hero in Panem and, in a sense, figurehead of a revolution. The protagonist is an unlikely leader, lacking obvious strength, experience, or power. They have little confidence in their own ability and even their own conscience. Katniss is just a girl from the poorest district in Panem, but she becomes the leader of the revolution. So you can come back to this by clicking on the link anytime to kind of review these and to take another look.